into the matchups that he has here. The hero's good against Naga. The lane against Void Spirit should be fine. It's kind of a wash. And then Slight Chains is always going to be nice to have against a hero like Monkey King that's very agile and jumping around, and against Stampede. So that's quite crazy. He's going to try to steal the run here.
Down, and he gets
successful.
CK stun though with the Bramble Maze. Oh boy, that's going to be a rough one. Another stun in 7 seconds for Tomato. Might not even need it though as Immersion comes in. Blood Grenade. That did not hit, by the way. That did not hit. So they'll give the first blood to Ari.
All right, so Immersion, very comfortable on Clockwork, but has not played Dota in a year, so he hasn't thrown a blood grenade yet. Only targeting couriers, right? He's like, oh well, if they're gonna send in an alternate path now because they know I have this one. But he's also covered the alternate path.
Oh, Fishman in the top lane. He's gonna get swashbuckled. Ari gets credit for it though on the Dark Willow.
The other way, I don't really know what he was hoping for there, but oh, no one's level 6. BZM.
Yep, that is. Oh, that gets a nice sleight of fist off, and look at the Monkey King. He's the one stuck. It's the boundless strike off though. Kateome is dead.
He threw it away earlier, so he couldn't hit the tree.
Yep. He's 1 for 2 though on the blood grenades now, thankfully. Mergent gets off the cogs, but there's 3 members of Entity there. Nice boundless strike. Mergent dead. Now it's a 3v2 in the bottom side of the river. Fishman just Shikuchi's away casually. And Searing Chains applied by BZM again. And Kateome coming in, but it is just a level 3 Monkey King.
Oh, Ari's
still 3 of them there as BZM will be able to get the Invis rune. Yeah, Ari is definitely dead. BZM trying to get some... oh, there's no sentry. That's an OG sentry, so he's getting a little bit of extra value out of this Invis rune. Very nice. Getting some burn damage before the Sleight of Fist Chains finish. BZM. Again, the battle for, well, the rune's not quite up yet. And Fishman looks to be dead, although Stampede Remnant finishes the job.
Oh, that would have been next level if he turned around and ran back through when that Remnant was flying across. I think he might have actually been able to dodge the damage. But
DM Battery Assault pops the Blade Mail, and here comes the Monkey King.
Nice smoke from Immersion.
Up stomp only onto 1, but BZM has made his way over. And that is a dead centaur if I've ever seen one.
Misclicks happen. That was funny. Oh well. I think it was Immersion again. I'm not sure it was. It looked like it came from
BZM? He's actually very low on mana. Pops the wand though. Remnant away. Available at his disposal. Whisper coming in with the Rolling Thunder. It's off the shield crash as well. That's a dead Weaver. BZM getting dove by the Monkey King. Kateome gets the kill. Blood Grenade hits and he dies, but well worth the effort.
Not sure. I agree. Maelstrom would probably be the more obvious choice, but I'm not sure it's better.
Oh, Tomato already at half health. Immersion gets off his cogs. Does have that armlet toggle though. Uses the ult and the Weaver gets demolished. Now no one on the run. Using that Stampede to try to get away. The Rolling Thunder from Whisper's coming for him though. Astral Step just came back up though. Whisper. Okay, I thought he may have had the shield crash. Not in time. It was on cooldown or off cooldown at that point. Watson though. That's a lot of enemies. Nice blocking from Tomato. Do they have the lockdown to get this kill? Watson does not have ult. He is dead.
Yeah, he showed up to this play in case he was needed, but unfortunately he doesn't have Song skilled. So instead of rotating down there, Kateome in trouble. Oh, Whisper's gonna jump poorly. Still gonna get him though.
Doesn't. Ari will snag that kill.
It's such a good Bedlam game. My god, can you think of better heroes to play with?
Of course, when you're creative and if you end up losing, then people criticize you, Syndrome.
Yeah, but
it's hard to be innovative.
They call you a genius.
That's true. Hoof Stomp, you wouldn't know much about that, of course. Ari gets off the Shadow Realm. Terrorize, gonna be canceled. And the Stampede comes through. Ari is certainly dead. Whisper, with that Rolling Thunder. Wukong's command kind of whiffs. And now Fishman. Looks like he's gonna get brought down very easily. But Hoof Stomp into the double-edged DM, helping kill off Whisper. Very important kill for Entity. Yeah. Kateome still alive somehow. Nope. Gets hookshot for his efforts. sticking around a little bit too long.
Fishman only being level 5 is a problem.
Yeah, he's going to be going Blink next on Whisper, and then has his eyes set on a Crimson, which is really good this game. But the Ensnare finds him, gets off the shield crash. Rolling Thunder, and he's fine.
He might have died there with Maelstrom.
Oh, Centaur dying on the other side of the map, though. It's Whisper. Still fine, although Kateomi, Boundless Strike, and he gets the kill. Just hanging around. Such an annoying hero.
Exceptional for this matchup. I think usually Naga will pull ahead or at least be even, but this has not been an even game for the carries. Tomato 3-0-2.
No one, hook shot. You can see the Bedlam on BZM. Uses the Dissimulate, but still getting hounded by BZM and company, and that is going to be the death of the Void Spirit.
Astute observation, analyst Sunsfan.
Oh, we have Tomato getting initiated, already at half HP. Whisper can't quite get inside the cogs. DM is going to have to use a Stampede to try to get away. The Rolling Thunder trying to get this Watson. Still does not have Song, so they can actually find him with just a couple more hits, and indeed they do. Down goes the Naga Siren, and OG lose absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And Entity just can't seem to find anything valuable. Ari can't even be found either. Immersion, hook shot in. Tomato has Aegis while this was all happening. Well, he's gonna come in, what? The blink away from the Centaur. No one, no more Astral Steps. He is likely dead. And Fishman, well, he's around, so I guess he can die too. It's been kind of the state of affairs for him. Never mind, he gets away for once. Messerschmitt, yeah, that sounds very American.
That was very American.
Watson, he has Song, might have to use it, but he's scared of this right here. Ari in the vicinity, hookshot in addition. You ain't going anywhere, my friend.
Damn, they just have it on lock. I guess it could have been way worse, but it's just it doesn't seem like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, right? There's like nothing to look forward to right now. The heart is not going to solve this problem either. They overkilled him like 3 times there, so it doesn't matter if he has a heart. All right, they'll find Ember.
Okay.
Finally something good for Entity. Ability, damage. Damn it, Rune.
Well, no one. Definitely wasn't needed for that because of that damage rune that you were trying to talk about. Rolling Thunder coming for him, though, with the Bedlam on top. Yeah. And it does cost him in the end, but, I mean, even if it's a 3-for-1, you've been...
And also, he himself has stuff to dodge, right? We talked about Watson being an easy target. The Monkey King can easily be found by multiple heroes. Tomato really chasing DM here in mid. Not letting go.
DM no longer with the BKB.
Nice Manta
he
dodge.
He dodges the hoof stomp. Are you serious?
Damn.
Get out of here, Tomato.
Sexy.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I was thinking, having a game like this, maybe you just try to go for Ags and just go for just the save or something. I don't know. Searing Chains,
nice
but it's a trap. Do they have the damage? Oh, the Terrorize again. Ari is a beast. Watson has Song, not going to use it quite yet as the Weaver dies again. And the Rolling Thunder continues the lockdown onto the Naga Siren. Can't get anything off.
Either he slide dodged the Boundless or the Boundless only hit the creeps, but either way. And that's another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Yep. Well, not many good things to talk about for Entity, unfortunately. They're finding a kill every, like, 3 minutes or so, and then they're just bleeding 4.
No one. Leipnir, they see him. Gets the Aether Remnant off. That was his last Astral Step, though, as the CK Bolt comes in, and that'll be the death of him. Searing Chains!
Watson with the song. Oh no, he's giving away his position with the song.
Oh, the ball comes in and stuns him. Nothing going right for Entity. Watson will be brought back into the arms of Tomato, gets hook shot and destroyed.
How often do you feel like you get to say, I think Naga killed herself by using song? Guess Naga's here and not Watson's best game this one. That's just added to the pile of things that have not gone right.
The Bramble onto 2 heroes. And this is all about getting away if you're Entity. DM's not going to get that luxury. He's dead again. 34-8. 22k lead for OG.
It'll be enlightening. Immersion. All right, Entity get a kill. Let's see what the last time that happened that was. Oh, well, let's see if Watson gets out first. Oh, no. Oh,
I'm watching the top side of the map. It looks like they might be able to get Whisper, gets the Lotus off, and he dies.
Yep.
And Tomato soloing the barracks now. Can Entity do anything? Boundless Strike to start things out. Hoof Stomp onto the CK. He's just going to ignore it for the most part. Oh, this time he does stun himself. Yep, noob. But Centaur's dead anyway. No one able to get out as the Song of Siren activated. And Rolling Thunder not going to get the full effectiveness. And they do have the buyback onto the Centaur here.
They find Kataomi.
Kataomi looking to die for the 11th time this game. Successfully does so.
Nice.
And we have the stun again onto the Centaur Warner. This is going to be a dieback for him. DM dead likely for the rest of this game.
I mean,
the Weaver
just can't
is
fight,
next.
Right? It's that simple.
GG is called. All right. Well, that was a long time coming, I have to say. Jeez, what a beatdown by OG.
That is the biggest stomp we've had so far that we have cast, I would say. And it was 40 minutes long.
Last for Entity.
Yeah, it's Carolina.
All right, lots to talk about here.
For Fishman. It's not Kataomi on this Sven, it's Fishman.
So you just wrap around. That used to be I mean, I know it's only for 15 seconds, but it used to be a 25 talent. It is really strong. Immersion gets scouted, LSA'd, and he is going to be first-blooded. Only question is, who takes it home? It is no one on the Storm. Typically, these brothers, as it were, the Spirit Brothers, just not much to look at as Immersion. Looks like it's his second death of the game already on this Treant Protector. No one. Poking BZM. Very, very low. Ari's making his way over, trying to bait him in. The auto attack does connect, and now they see him. Ari with the Impale, has the Blood Grenade as well. Unfortunately, BZM just sniped out by Kataomi, and Ari cannot finish the job on the Storm.
He's in big trouble. Oh!
Yep, going for the jugular. Watson looks to be dead. Eidolons finish it up.
Nice sidestep on the Impale, though, but not enough. In the meantime, Tomato.
Oh, Tomato. Oh, boy. It's going to be his second death.
Living
unless...
Almost top net worth. Kataomi, is he actually...
Oh, Watson?
He's just going for him.
Watson?
Alone, with the drones.
Malefit? Yeah, I'm very confused what's happening right now. Fishman is there along with Kataomi, and now Whisper looks to be the one that will be turned on. But Watson is going to be dead. Yes! He gets him with the last right, and he gets a black hole off. Ari's in the vicinity with the Impale. Unbelievable, but Kataomi actually Shikuchi's away. Now another TP coming in. The form of no one on that Storm Spirit. Whisper is definitely who he wants. Not sure if he has enough mana to actually close the gap here.
Doesn't.
The Shikuchi.
Kataomi gets him.
Swarm is there. Whisper finally dies. Kataomi will be the trade, but my goodness, he had no business getting that kill on Watson. Like there. Oh, Fishman.
I don't know if he was super confident that no one...
Oh,
hang on.
Aether Remnant brings him back into their arms. OG will find the support Sven.
So what I was going to say, the craziest thing about this Enigma dive isn't...
Tomato. Wait, he spots it. A lot of mana being used by no one. Does see Tomato. DM is there. There's the Gush. That should be a kill. TPs are coming, though, but it's going to be too late for the Brood. BZM. That's an Invis rune as well, actually. But he's going to run into Watson potentially. Sees the auto attack. Pings it out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. And that's going to be...
No.
Wait, he misses the Impale. Uh-oh. Mind Flare. No. Okay, the Black Hole gets canceled as well. Oh, but Watson still dies. Oh, my God. He missed Laguna to hit an Eidolon?
Whoa, oh my God.
Oh, dear.
No, dude. Oh.
Ari chased down eventually. I mean, need to see that.
When all is said and done, it might have been the same result, but man, okay. I mean, if the killed him first, so it actually did
Watson.
make a difference.
Watson being pursued again.
Oh, no.
Astral Step, and
No
there's the
misses this
Vendetta.
time.
All right,
And
down go.
Tomato's
Oh.
dead.
All right, so both position ones died. Doesn't look to be in their sights though. GM
Okay, no one showed up
gets
again.
impaled. Astral Step hits a couple here. They're going to focus on Sven to start things. Dissimilate is there. I mispronounced that horribly. Immersion gets off the overgrowth, but really no follow-up. The Sven dies, so a support for support. BZM will Astral to safety. Ari impale only onto one. Will spike and attempt to run away. No one, very little mana to work with, but now that we know the Spike Carapace is down, it's an easy kill.
No one's completely dry
For the
now.
storm,
He's
but-
still running a bit.
Tomato coming in, no one, just enough mana.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was a normal Brood game, he'd have Orchid already, and that would be 100% a kill. Beautiful.
Actually going for this?
Going for the Dissimilate as well. Doesn't have another Astral, though,
it
but no one
works.
still dies. Just the very tippity tip of the Aether Remnant was enough. Fishman popping that God Strength. Remember, it's support, so not so fearsome after all. Astral Step, Aether Remnant by a little bit of time. Dissimulate's up in 2 seconds. Gets LSA'd though, and Laguna Dissimilate onto the low ground. Very unfortunate for BZM. Will spell his doom. Tomato has Orchid and 1500 into his BKB. Looks like a lot of people are building BKB right now. BZM. Oh, he actually does get Storm Hammered and the Ravage. All right. Big kill for Entity. Had an opportunity to Astral Step one more time, but might not have mattered. Ari getting pursued. Another kill going the way of Entity. They have
Ramping up the
definitely...
pace now.
Gleipnir will find BZM. LSA hits as well. Laguna and the right clicks. This time around, Entity getting everything that they want. Ari looks to
another
be
missed
next on the
stun.
list.
Oof.
Should have jungled. So a very long cooldown.
Yeah.
Oh, they scan up at the top. No one. Being approached. BZM.
Black hole him right away.
Oh, they do go for the black hole BKB. Very important kill.
And they're on the hunt for more. Ari?
They are. Ari.
She's Katomi with his innate.
Ooh, Spike Carapace does get the impale. Hits 2. Making up for some of those missed impales earlier. BZM
Oh, no,
gonna get
BZM, that is
Gleipnir.
not-
LSA Ravage to follow. Laguna. Goodbye, Void
oh.
Spirit. Oh boy.
What was he
DM
thinking?
getting very aggressive. Immersion gets off his overgrowth. Likely will die shortly after. Looks like everybody else for OG will be able.
Kind of just felt like a little bit of a dumb overextension there on BZM's part, and he maybe was just excited to use his Ags and the fact that Storm was dead.
Tomato.
Oh, he'll
Oh
trade.
boy. He does
He'll
not have
trade.
his BKB up, so that is. I mean, that's from the previous death, like you talked about. That is huge.
Yep. Ended up mattering quite a bit. What if instead of seeing the Invis heroes, he had like Spidey senses tingling so he could tell that there was an Invis hero in a direction, and then the radius was bigger.
Wow.
So you made
Really
it like
cool.
1,000 range.
Spike Carapace to set up this kill
Oh
onto
my.
no one. 3 deaths in a row for him. Oh my. Huge hitbox. Oh, Astral Sub. No one has to use his BKB, but they get the silence and the stun now onto BZM. He's anchored, in fact. He can't move at all.
The
They're going to have to do
black
something
hole in
about the
the
black
back.
hole comes out. Black hole number 2 available, but no, he doesn't even use it. Watson is just absolutely right-clicking out of his mind. 5 dead for OG. Holy shit, Entity. Somehow come out of that alive, and Watson. It almost seemed like he had Satanic, but I think that's the Fishman buff. As Fishman dies! Exploded, and Watson, his comeback is real. Has the Aegis, has the full Daedalus,
Tomato?
and now Satanic will be next.
Tomato
Ari,
has a really good
vendetta
angle
up.
here, potentially. They have the second black hole, let's
Spike
forget.
Carapace, they do.
There
They're
it
grouped
is.
up the black hole onto 3. Do they have the follow-up? Though Ari's just dying to the right clicks. 2 dead already. Midnight Pulse doing so much. And Lena getting destroyed by Tomato. That is the Aegis. No one gets the Wisdom Rune, zips away. Can they find the death on Lena again? DM comes over with a huge Ravage, though.
The
LSA
Carapace.
connects, but the Lena looks to be dead. They're going to be able to find the Broodmother. Not enough lifesteal to save him this time. Kataomi, actually, I think he time-lapsed back to be able to get back into this fight. And BZM Using the dissimulate to try to get away. He has Astral Step in 1 second. Nice impale from Ari, providing just enough space. He's gonna go back in. He wants to kill DM, but he dies instead. You greedy boy. Ari is like, what the hell are you doing, bro? I stunned for you to live.
The temptation was too much. I could just see. He was like, oh my god, I really... And he didn't even kill him. I was sure he was at least going to get the trade. I just watched back the replay again of that fight with the Lena surviving.
Yeah.
He did have second rifle and whisper.
Hold your horses. Uh-oh, BZM. LSA connects. Overgrowth a little bit too late. Void Spirit down for 80. No buyback.
Yeah. After... Oh no.
And no one will be using...
little snack.
Yeah. The Rax is going down.
DM is just a beast.
He's
pushing us
so
tight.
strong.
All
They're going to use the black hole for this Tide Hunter. Tomato is there with the silver edge as well, so he's still broken. And now Silence, another black hole just for the Tide Hunter. Is it worth it? And he has buyback as well, so...
I think you can buyback end. Right
absolutely.
Now. Oh
Whisper is just going to get shredded by Watson.
Yep,
buyback available for the Enigma, but no black holes to work with. They're both going to buy back instantly. Watson right on top of the Brood, and the right click still just ripping him a new one. And Tomato dead for 90. No way to get back in. That should do it. As Ari will be next. Now we're left in a 5 versus 3 as the tier 4s will be taken out swiftly, and no one going for one more kill potentially onto BZM. We can't do much other than attempt to run the opposite direction of his base, which is now in shambles. Already one tier 4 dead. BZM spotted, killed. GG is called. This is going to game 3. Very entertaining game, though.
Yeah. Another basically 40-minute game, but in a totally different fashion and going the other way, so...
It doesn't insta-kill anymore, though, right? At one point it used to.
Yeah, so how much damage is it they take? So Chaos...
Maybe level 1 it could kill, possibly.
The theme of this series so far.
Yeah, that
generally
is true.
Both DM and Whisper have had good starts. Oh, Fishman.
Yeah, Avalanche, Fishman, he's dead, but it is a trade, like you said. Whisper dies second, so he gets some XP out of it.
I guess the conclusion here is neither is amazing, right?
Tomato getting gone on, but the Bushwhack is there. Oh, DM. Holy jeez.
Dirty.
Tomato just crushing him with the help of Ari from afar. He's at 18-0 versus no one's 26-6. BZM does tank up this. Oh dear. Oh my.
He's making some greedy plays today.
Yes. Whisper looks to be dead in the top lane as well.
I think BZM might not have accounted for the facet of Storm there, but if anything, he should, because he's a Storm Spirit player. Yeah, this is the first out of the 3 games where Watson has a great start, so that is definitely going to make a big difference too. So both the mid and carry looking very hot on the side of Entity. And
oh boy, BZM.
He died for it.
He does, but he doesn't get the XP.
The better approach is to just recognize that things went wrong, stabilize the game, and not overextend.
Oh no, there's no way this happens again. Surely. Avalanche from Immersion.
They don't have Glyph. Okay, he's gonna get
BZM does get Astral Step, so level 6 finally comes mercifully for OG fans. Ari makes his transition over as well. Immersion getting dove under the tower by no one. Not able to get the kill, and instead Fishman is the one to die.
Watson took the gate and killed Tomato.
Top lane. Watson about to get ganked.
They're gonna return the favor.
Toss into the Avalanche. Bushwhack as well. Black hole being applied by Whisper. They're going to be able to get Watson. Can they get more? Primal Split was already popped. And Whisper, that's what he black holed. So it didn't work out too well for him. And Tomato's going to drop as well. So 2 cores dead for OG in response.
Yeah, but they left 2 lanes open for 2 waves. So it's probably kind of even. Ari?
That's true.
Gonna get the barrel rolled out onto him. He will maybe live here with ult.
Yeah, Tomato coming in. Sharpshooter is going to hit the Rubik. Tomato going in for the finishing touches. The wand keeps him at the ready. Blood grenade for the slow. And the last right click coming out from Ari.
Oh, BZM's here too.
BM, CK stun comes out. Remember, the Primal Split is not available for a long time. Fishman coming in though with the Tombstone will dissuade the rest of OG.
A classic counter to Hoodwink. Tombstone the trees that your guy gets.
Tomato, he's going to try to fight this out. Fishman in a lot of trouble. He's just going to get right-click down. But that opens the avenue for no one to come and get the much, much more valuable kill. Smoke from Entity. They spot Tomato. Take a lot to kill him. The zip in to initiate. Does not have his ult to work with at all. Telekinesis back into the fray. No TP support. Easy kill. Look at this rotation. Well, first we're going to see the gank onto Tiny. TP from the Enigma, though. Remember, this is going to be the Orchid reveal. Has the Black Hole at the ready. There's the silence. Oh, but he tosses him away. But the Black Hole can still come. They're going to be able to time it. He's pretty low on Whisper. He's going to use it. And they will have enough damage to get the kill onto the Storm Spirit. Rubik steals Black Hole and then gets tossed into another Stratosphere.
Another thing I'm looking at here is the support discrepancy, because... Oh, hang on.
Oh, they have the Atos onto no one. Avatos as well. That is a lot of damage. The Avalanche was stolen, but it's not going to save the Storm. Instead, they lose 2. You can see the newly picked up Facet from Watson going to work here. Not going to do too much to dissuade the offensive style we're seeing from OG.
On their supports, and it's Watson keeping the ship afloat for Entity, but there's the Atos.
No one. Atos into the Bushwhack. Do they have the damage to follow it up? Orchid as well. Sharpshooter on top. Dissimulate and Astral Step blows him up. It takes a lot. Can he get away? He has nothing to get away, actually. So it ends up being a 1-for-1.
That's the
DM showing his radiance in the bot lane. So this is also a huge item.
They find Whisper on the ward.
Okay.
But the counterplay again.
Yeah, the Black Hole on top of no one and the Rubik. Oh, dear. OG, can they get out this time? Whisper certainly dead. Astral Step on the Fishman, not going to be enough to really do too much, although the Eidolons and the Acorn shot, it actually gets evaded?
How did last shot and miss?
I don't know. BZM going for very greedy again, taking a full rocket barrage. He's going to dissimulate. Doesn't have Astral Step. He's just dead. Did he go in for to kill the Tombstone, or was it a ward? The rune is top.
He does have decent vision here to play around with.
But Whisper, they get the Orchid, the Black Hole to follow. Down goes Storm. Yeah, they still have Black Hole.
They got rid of the Aegis and the buyback on Entity.
Oh, they're going for it. Watson being completely surrounded by Tomato, but the illusion's not doing that much. Ari is destroyed. Double kill for Watson. And CK trying to focus on dying, but they're actually getting very confused. What's real? Black Hole, where is it? There it is, on to 3, make it 4. He walks in at the last moment, and Gyrocopter is going to be taken out eventually. Double kill for Tomato, and no one completely out of mana again. Double kill for BZM on the top of that. DM, the only one to get away other than Undying, because nobody cares. His innate
went back for it. This upcoming fight is really hard for Entity.
They find the Hex. The Avalanche to follow. BZM, can he get out? Electric Vortex, he's dead. No way to get back in the game as well. See if OG want to try to retreat. Immersion not going to be so lucky. 5 versus 3. Aegis obviously on the side of OG. Tomato, he's being pursued. They're in a lot of trouble here. He's going to get hexed as well. Homing missiles coming. Gleipnir from Ari. Whisper looking for a big black hole. Might have to wait for the Aegis to
DM scouting
be expired
him with the Storm
here.
Panda. He's keeping him away.
But the
really,
Bruling
really
will be dissipating shortly. He has to pop the BKB himself. CK kind of being kited right now as Fishman pursuing Whisper, who just TP's out. And now Tomato left to his own devices. Will BKB try to run away?
Whisper got stunned.
Has his ult in just a 1 second here. They get the Enigma. They get the CK Entity. And at the back way, they're pretty close to a couple 25
he has
talents.
Regen and Amplified Damage Rune running at the same time. Oh, he gets Orchided again, though.
He gets Orchided again. Inside the Midnight Pulse, Whisper. Still has the Black Hole. The Sharpshooter's going to be enough, though, I think. He's dead. He doesn't get the grab out. He just puts the tombstone down. Oh, my God.
DM is far
away. I think they know they're here.
Okay, he connected now.
Big zip onto the Enigma. Already at half HP. He's blown up. Does have the buyback, though. Immersion's going to be next on the list. Watson pops the BKB. Tomato trying to kill the supports on the back line. Finally pops the ult as Watson. He's the one that's trying to do as much damage as he can, but Watson gets crit to death. Does have have the buyback as well as a nullifier applied to the Rubik as he's trying to run away. Tomato really low on HP. Has a lot of crit though. And there's the double buyback from Entity. Remember, the black hole is still up as on the other side, no one is going to take a black hole. Looks like he used 2 in this engagement as the Brewmaster comes out of the Brewling split. Fishman looking for the potential save, but he's going to get tossed into the air. Don't know where the hell he landed as the Brewmaster dies. That's a self-grab ally. Meanwhile, Watson going in. The FPS is dropping very low. Tomato putting everything in on him. BZM with the Astral Step away. And now the CK getting really low. I don't think he can survive this. Might have the buyback, though, as BZM has to retreat. But no, he gets soul ripped to death. Of all the spells, he gets soul ripped. 3 dead for OG, 2 of which have buyback. And now this means Aegis, Refresher Shard, and they're going to go for the win. 2 buybacks for OG, so this is going to be a 4v5, not counting the Aegis.
No black hole.
Even using the Meteor Hammer to push these tier 4s. This is going to be so hard. Even the Primal Split coming out. Already the tier 4s are dead. And this might be the beginning of the end of OG in the upper bracket. They're going to delete the Enigma right off the bat. And Tomato and BZM have to scurry away. Tomato will try to stand his ground, but it's not to be as GG's come out. Entity win the series, the game of the qualifiers.